Since December 2019, all of our lives have changed when the first COVID-19 case was found in Wuhan, in China. And right after that, COVID-19 started spreading really fast. And our purpose of this research was to reduce the transmission of this disease. Let's get started. So the study has showed that UVC lights can decrease the life of coronavirus by 99.7% in 30 seconds. And our purpose is to actually install those lights in fridges and supermarkets. So on top of that, what does it do? So what it does is basically it can effectively destroy COVID in liquids and air, and on the surfaces. And also, it has been said that the light waves of ultraviolet light, type C, can destroy coronavirus in just 9 minutes. So the idea we're proposing is intended to destroy the viruses in supermarket fridges. And you will also be adding automatic alcohol sprinklers in the fridges when the lights are turned off, so it can sanitize the surfaces other than just using the lights for extra protection.
Now we have physics equations that help us determine that this model is effective. Now we answered some objectives, some questions, which the first one was, how long does it take for a virus containing droplet of a given size to fall to the ground by gravity to contaminate a surface? Now, to answer this question, we actually kind of combined two equations, which is the gravitational and Stokes and viscous forces on a falling object. So we came up with this equation. Now, this equation takes into account different factors that can affect how long it takes. So it's basically takes into the size of the droplet and the height from the ground, like the person's height or how far they're from the ground. Now, this is helpful because it tells us that when a given person sneezes or coughs or talks and a droplet like their spit how long does it take to reach the surface and contaminate it? Now, another equation that we use to determine is to how long we should keep the UV light, how long the UV light should be on for. Because in order to kill the bacteria, the coronavirus, there's a specific amount of UV dosage required, and in order to ensure that we reach the specific UV dosage, we have to determine how long it should be on. And these equations can be seen in examples in the PBL.
Now let me tell you about our model. First of all, we want to inside the refrigerators, we want to mount UVC lighting, which because its beams can destroy the virus. And in addition, we want to add automatic sanitizing sprays because it will spray the alcohol when the UVC light is turned off. And we also added quartz glass under the UVC light because as we know that UVC light can be dangerous to humans, so this would reduce the waves of making it less dangerous to the face, eyes, or objects inside the refrigerator. So how does it work? First of all, as we said, that UVC beams can destroy the virus. So when the lights can be turned on for 60 minutes in the morning, midday, and the night to eliminate every virus on the soil. And between such time frames, the automated alcohol sprinkler would sanitize the products. And there will also be sensors that detect if the fridge door has been opened by a customer. If this occurs, the sprinkler will turn off to prevent splashing the customer by the alcohol.
So, according to our hypothesis, the cost of our model will be quite expensive. So, it can range from $150 up to $20,000. That's only for the UVC lights. But we're also having alcohol sprinklers, automatic ones, and quartz glass will be cost around $50,000 up to $75,000. It might be really costly, but also very beneficial for this pandemic. And on top of that, we have talked like on January 20th, we've attended a meeting, an expert session with the DHA, the Dubai Health Authority. During the meeting, we inquired questions to the two experts present. First, we inquired if there are cheaper and effective alternatives to the UVC light. So they mentioned that we can use disinfections products such as alcohol and Clorox and such to remove the viruses off the surfaces. And the second question was about to the price. They said this question was due to the unpractical high price of the UVC light and mentioned our model. So they've suggested that UVC lights, if they were approved by the government, the prices may decrease. And she mentioned also that during the testing stage, innovative ideas to show the innovative ideas like inventions are usually expensive, but once they're approved, the prices will decrease. This is because they will begin to produce these devices in larger quantities, so this would result in a reasonable price. Therefore, it could be possible for our idea to apply to all grocery stores.
So our trip was full of new experiences. Despite the difficulties, we had the opportunity to learn new skills. And any of the difficulties we encountered is as follows. So the challenges we faced difficulties first of all in searching for a perfect website that suits our invention to make it perfect as much as we can. And since we don't have many background in 3D modeling, we also had a bit difficulties in coping with the website. But at the end, we designed the model that satisfied us and our teacher. And for the skills we gained, due to overcoming the challenges we faced, we were able to attain some crucial skills which will aid us in our future. And we also gained the ability of analyzing physics equation in a manner that will help us determine their usefulness and relativity.
Now, in conclusion, we determined that there are many physics components present in the transmission of COVID 19, and by understanding these physics components, we can come up with innovative and creative ways to prevent the spreading of COVID 19. Now, for example, in our video, we talked about how we can reduce it by determining how long it takes to infect a surface area or how long we should keep the UVC light. So by understanding all these physical components, we came up with a model that we believe would be effective and would be practical for its prices in order to help prevent the spreading of COVID 19.
Thank you.